Hello, welcome back again to the channel. We were creating a mouse, and this is the third part of the video. Let's go. This was the progress. I went ahead a little bit and made some changes. If this feels a little bit too tapered inside, as I said, let me go ahead and move it outwards. But make sure you have the bottom vertices selectors. For that, you have to go into the bottom view and select it, or hold Z and move your cursor to the left to go into the wireframe mode and select your bottom vertices as well, and select those vertices which you want to move and move them. As simple as that, just move them. Okay, so this line that you're saying, as I said, this is gonna play a very crucial role in the modeling of a mouse. I'm gonna divide that into two parts: the top part plastic and the bottom part as well. So that's why I have kept that line intact. And so there will be a little bit of inset going on, little bevel, where we can divide that part, and we can completely separate the two parts from top to bottom. So let me go ahead and scale it down to make it a little bit straighter, not completely, but little straight. And yeah, there we go, and it looks pretty good. The front is coming up nicely with a little bit of hard edges there, and the back looks fine. So this can move a little bit back and up so that we have a nice flowing and ergonomic mouse design, which looks very nice. It looks pretty nice. I'm happy with the shape and how the mouse is coming along. So yeah, and we can, for now, let's have the place for our mouse scroll wheel. For that, let me add two of the edge loops there by using Ctrl R, and one there, so that I have a proper placement of few faces where I can move them inwards and make my hole for the wheel. Now select the faces, and you can just go ahead and press E to move them. Alt E and select the along the axis option, and you can move from there. We'll press E and move them inward. Yes, I'm just showing if you hold middle mouse button, and you can snap to any axis and move from there. What we'll do, I have extruded it twice, that's why the hard edge was coming. So let me do it once again. So we'll Alt E and move it along the normals. That's why it goes in a slanted way, otherwise it would have gone in up and down. We'll move it closer because I want the scroll wheel holes to be accurate. It's not that smooth, so we'll add one more supporting edge there, and at the back as well, since it's flowing like a liquid, we'll add two more on the front and the back. Now it's looking nice. I've got a whole kind of structure for a scroll wheel, and I've noticed that you will get a few artifacts if you try to add few loops here and there, which breaks your evenness of modeling. For that, you can go ahead and hit G twice to slide them. You can deselect what you don't want and hit G twice to slide them along the same line of axis. So it's GG for everyone. GG. And you can go ahead and move it like so, and if you place them evenly, you will get a proper flow. So right now it have this straight shape or line which is happening. What I'll do, I'll model it a little bit inside, outside, and try to make that curvy flow on the edges mainly. There we go. We are quick and it's looking great. We'll push the vertices on the front as well and try to maintain that flow what we are trying to achieve. There we go. We'll do the same for this guy as well. Alt click on the whole edge, deselect what you don't want to move, hit G twice. Okay, there we go. This one looks a little bit off, so I'll just move them outside. If it's pushing out too much, coming out too much, we can move it in as well. Turning off the subdivision to see how it looks without the subdivision. If my mouse looks okay without subdivision, then it'll come out nice with subdivision as well. So, yeah, looking good. It's nice. We can tweak it a little bit as much as we want and see if it fits, and looking good. There is that pinching a little bit which is happening because two vertices are close. I will try to resolve it. I'll take my time, you should as well. And there's this loop which I'll have to fix again. So right now it's looking good, no issues there. So yeah, I went ahead and deleted them, and I'll go ahead and delete this guy as well. Let me try another approach, show you another approach of doing it by using bevel. I think that's what I did. I forgot what I did, but bevel is the, because I did not want to waste too much time in fixing that pinch. So yeah, let's see what to do here. Let me fix this loop as well. It's going off a little bit. Let me fix it for you. And wherever you see two vertices together, you will get an artifact. So to avoid that, try to maintain the flow of your lines, edges, vertices, and faces. Cool. It's okay, we can work with it. I'll fix it up here and there. Okay, fine. So what we'll do, we'll select all the edges where we want our bevel, and mainly not the middle part but the connecting edges, everything. Let's if the edges are not visible, you can turn off the subdivision surface modifier, and if you hit Ctrl B, you will get the bevel, and scroll wheel to make that bevel look, I mean, to increase the resolution or decrease the resolution of that bevel. Let's hit undo, and I think I missed a few edges here and there, so let me make sure I select everything what I want and not that guy, and hit Ctrl B and bevel it up. Now it's looking good. It's looking like we can place the scroll wheel directly there, so I'm happy with the way it is coming out. You try it as well and let's see how it works out. You can ask any question in the comment if you have any, and post images on Discord server or tag me on Instagram. Okay, so moving it a little bit, few of the vertices, trying to see the flow and everything, and there, and it's coming out nice. The front part is giving me a little bit of issues, but no worries, we'll handle it fine. So yes, I will tweak a little bit on my meantime, but yeah, make sure you you hit like for that, and I will see you in the next one. In the next video we will add a bit more details and scroll wheel to the mouse. And this is the third video. If you haven't watched the first two parts of the video, you can please go ahead and watch it, where I have shown you the viewports, navigations, and it's basically a full on beginner's guide to Blender course which is happening here. So if you want to attend it, make sure to hit subscribe if you don't want to miss anything out. Right now the gap between these three are too huge, that's why I'm doing some of the changes to make any area which looks weird to the eyes, even in low poly or in high poly. Any area which looks weird, you can go ahead and change it. Like here, it was going flat. To bring some straight artifacts, I just made them a little bit rounder. Okay, so you guys take care, and I will see you in the next one.
Explain what I'm